This is a quick update video regarding how the Shinko 520DC rear tyre is wearing. I've used this Shinko 520DC rear tyre for 3 days now, and I want to make an update video to show how it's wearing. Previously I made a couple of videos. The first one was first look at the tyre, explaining some of the features of it, and the second one was a review after 1 day of riding. So if you're interested in those, I'll put a link to those videos in the description of this one, and please check them out if you're interested. The tyre is wearing pretty well. When it was new, I measured the central block height and it measured 16.5. Right now it's slightly under 16 millimeters, so it's worn just over 0.5 millimeters. Which I think is pretty good. I've been using it in mixed conditions, so dirt, rocks, a little bit of road and roots, etc. So wear is pretty good. As you can see, the leading edge is a bit rounded now. The trailing edge is still very square. And the side knobs hardly anywhere. The outer knobs, a couple of people mentioned on the old 520, so the non-DC version, they were finding it was tearing after a couple of rides. I think someone called Eric said the side knobs are only last 2 rides. But I've checked all the side knobs and there's no signs of tearing yet. One other person mentioned the side knobs chunk, and I can't see any chunking yet. So I'm pretty pleased with the wear so far. I'm using the tyre on a tubeless system, which allows me to run really low pressure. So right now it's got 3 psi in, and if I use my fingers, you can see how easily the crown deforms. But as I mentioned in the first look video, the sidewalls are quite stiff. So this prevents the tyre, even at low pressure, from wallowing in corners, and also prevents it from getting pinch flats while running low pressure from the rim hitting a rock and pinching the tyre and puncturing it. I've been really impressed with the grip on all surfaces, including dirt, on rocks and roots. So grips really well at these low pressures, and I think it's a very good match for the tubeless system. So I'm going to continue using the tyre, and I'll keep a note of how many days riding I've had on it, and when it's time to change it out for a new tyre, I'll make the last update video and be sure to highlight whether there have been any issues, any chunking, any tears, and you'll be able to see the final wear.